What's up everybody, a Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Subnautica Below Zero. When we left off in the last episode, we ended up finding Margaret again. I really hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. And we picked up a few new blueprints like the spy Pengling, which seems like a lot of fun. As well as some... Oh, okay, this is part of the new update thing. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. We also got the moon pool and a large glass dome. Well, large room glass dome. That's confusing. Now, I just noticed something about that. Where's the rest of the building blueprints? Because I'm wondering if that's a dome you put on top of a structure. No, I don't think so. Okay. Because I was thinking maybe there was a large room blueprint, and then that might go on top. But anyway, so we got some of those types of blueprints and things and whatnot. We do have a recyclotron, but I don't know what it's for yet. So we may build one of those, not sure. But yeah, so I went ahead and did some off-camera stuff a little bit, not too terribly much. I still have some resource gathering and whatnot to do. But I did get a moon pool going. Now, this is a little bit interesting. Also, I did add the, whatchamacallit. Nope, wrong button. Oh well. It is a little different that it seems to auto-attach to the train or trailer, for lack of a better term. I think there's still some stuff in here that I need to grab. So that's kind of interesting that it almost kind of looked like it would fit, but then I realized the clamps were in the center, so I was like, I don't know if I have to undock this every time or what. It seems like it undocks itself. I don't know how that will work the longer the truck gets, though. I think it should still work, but I'm not sure. Also, I don't know if it was on my end or if it was the new update that just hit the, what was it? The, crap. Stranger Signals or something, whatever the most recent update hit. It hit like a day or two ago from this recording, but it messed with my controller. Now, I had issues with my controller off camera previously where I had to like uninstall the drivers and tried to reinstall them, and I got it working for some of my other games, but for some reason it's not wanting to work for Subnautica right now. It was giving me things like my triggers and stuff were gone, and it didn't see the right analog stick, and it was really weird. So I'm playing with the keyboard and mouse today. Hopefully that doesn't end up ruining anything. It took me a minute to get used to again, but I think I'm kind of getting back into the swing of that control scheme again. So I want to keep 2 copper. We're going to take 2 silver. Because I was looking at the blueprints for the Pengling thing. Where did it go? There it is. And we need wiring kits, and we'll need copper wire. We'll need a battery, and I think I have rubber. Yep, we got a rubber there. Okay, so that should actually be everything we need for it. So let's go ahead and make the copper wire and the wiring kit. I'm not really sure what else I want to do. We'll go ahead and melt the scrap down. The other weird one, now that I think about it, is we had... How is this actually made anyways? It's just under tools. We'll have to check the tab and see if there's anything under there. The other thing is under here, the test override module, which is kind of what we need for the next, like, story mission. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we only got 1 of 3. I was thinking I picked that up in the last episode, but now I'm remembering it was nuclear rods. Okay. So we're going to make the Pengling. I have no idea. What did it say? It said something. Okay, so let's just give it a quick test here. We're gonna grab this and grab this. So This is such a goofy looking thing. How do I do that? How do I put it down? Okay. I can't drop it. Well, what the heck? I wonder if I have to be... Let's try and put it up on an iceberg. Let's see if we have to be on land. Or something close to land. I thought there was one around here somewhere. We're gonna use our Superman boost. I feel like you should probably actually have your hands, like, bladed or something when you do that, but, oh well. Okay. Okay, I'm clicking thing. Why can't I set it down?
Dangerous weather approaching.
Ooh,
Seek shelter.
They've added that. Oh, also, one of the things that I thought was just enabled by default, but apparently it's an accessibility option, is the highlighting of interactable objects. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, now he's... What? Alright, hold up. What did I do? Right click. Oh, so apparently it has to be like out in the ocean? You can't do it on a surface. Because I have definitely right clicked before. What? Hold on. It broke. What the heck? Okay, so I went back, reloaded, built a new one because, hey, I worked hard for that silver, alright? So we're gonna try this again. I feel like it's either been placed in the wrong spot and I didn't do something right, or something. I'm not sure. So we're gonna try and place it... Wait, why can't I move? There we go. We're gonna try and place it on the ground here again. So right-clicking doesn't seem to work when I'm out of the water. Which would actually make sense for, in terms of the actual... What's going on here? Why is she holding her hand up? It would actually make sense in terms of when you're in the base, it also wouldn't let me drop it, and that's also kind of in the water as well. It's not letting me drop it out here. Let's try right here. Okay, it took that. No, it didn't. Okay. Now, in the interest of not suffocating, let's go in here.
Stealth mode activated.
Stealth mode activated? But it breaks! What the heck? I'm so confused by this. Can I scan it or something? Like, what is the... What is the point if it doesn't work? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in a storage container for now and dub that as a non-successful situation. Yes, I did reload it a third time. Or second? Technically reloaded a second time. Loaded a third time. Anyway. So yeah, I'm not, expected that to go completely differently, if I'm honest. I was really expecting that to yeah, turn into one of those, like, oh, this is fun, and now it's got something new I can explore, and it did not do that. But so we need to find these parallel processing units to progress the story further with this stuff here. I am going to go ahead and just dump all of this for now. Just because I did have to put another reinforcement here to do the moon pool room. It wouldn't work. Well, it wouldn't, it was, too much on the hull. So, we do have this. I wonder if we could do... And it's a lot of lithium, though, I think. Let Let me double check here. If enameled glass... Oh, that's lead and diamond. I keep forgetting that. They changed the blueprints on me, or the blueprint requirements. So, titanium's not hard. We have the lithium, actually. I think it would be the lead that would actually be the problem, because I don't really have that much lead, to be honest. We could do a scanner room. Haven't done one of those. That might be helpful. You know what? Let's do that. How many of the... I only need one coral sample. Actually, that's not that expensive at all. I'm not really sure why I didn't do that before. Probably because I never really found it all that useful in the other game. Did it say 1 or 2 gold? 1 gold. Let's try and use out of here if we can. Oh, I do have a coral sample. Actually, I have 2. Cool. I thought I had at least 1, but I wasn't sure. And we need, what do we say, 2 copper? Oh, you know what? Let's actually pull from this. 2 copper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, titanium. We don't have any more lead, so I have 1 lead and I have 2 lithium by the looks of things. Alright, that should be good. Cool. Now, I have had issues with where to put these things because of the... It seemed like a good idea at the time to make the base in... Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get away from me. I do love this thing. I really do. It's one of my favorite tools in the whole game, aside from maybe the build tool. Can I... I'm not really sure if this needs its own corridor to connect to. Oh, I can't actually put a corridor there. I wonder if that's because of the thing here, or if that's because of something I have in the base. Interesting. You know what would be cool is if they actually added vertical, like curved tube type things. I wonder if we can go... Can I connect to this directly? I think it needs a corridor. I don't... we're gonna try it. I don't know if that's pushing it or not. I think that's gonna be too close. I think that's not going to fit there. Okay, that would work. Ooh, better idea. Or another idea, rather. I mean, one good idea would be breathing, so let's get up here and grab some air. What I'm actually thinking of doing is one of these, and maybe curving it to see if that will work. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to move that around. Crap. That's where my ladder is to go up to the bioreactor. Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out. Dagnabbit! Why won't it place anywhere? I mean, I know that's close, but still, come on, that's not that close. Actually, use some of that stuff real quick. Well, that's annoying. Okay, that would work. Huh. I'll have to go lower. Well. This is interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me try something else. If we're gonna have to go lower, then we may as well go over here where we've got a little more breathing room than trying to go into that, like, canyon type area where it's not going to be that conducive to move forward. If we go lower here, we can kind of... I kind of actually worked myself into a corner here. It just doesn't really work that well. One thing that might is if we go up 1. Maybe let's try that. Or 2, I guess. Crud. Huh. Okay. Wait, why can't I put that there? I just have the aquarium in that room. Pretty sure. Why would that be a problem? more than a little confused on that one. I really don't know what's stopping that. Because if... I mean, I guess it could be this, but usually if it's that, then they light up yellow like this, like it won't let you put it there. Oh, come on, really? Buzz off. Don't make me push you. Yeah, that's right. You butterfly away. Alright. Tell you what, let me fiddle around with this a little bit, and when I figure out a way to make this work, I will get back to you. Okay, so I think I managed to actually do it. Oh, I'm missing one final piece, I believe. I need a couple more titanium if my memory serves. Let me just grab one of these batteries real quick. So I ended up using these guys, little vertical ones. Yep, 2, cool. And here we go. So we put that there. Then we go up, and now we have our scanner room. I don't really like where that is. Can I move that to the opposite side? No? One size fits all? Well, that sucks. No. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to live with it. At least for now. We can always move things around later. I'm at like a 1 or something in terms of the hull. But it didn't quite have to use my my lithium to do another reinforcement, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, as you can see here, I just opted to do a vertical piece off of this corridor here, because I honestly keep forgetting about them. But this, the scanner room is a very weirdly shaped room, in that it also doesn't, like, you can't snap another room to it or something like that. It's kind of like you have a through corridor or nothing kind of thing. Kind of interesting. So, let's go up here and see if we can scan what we can scan for. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about is what upgrades and stuff we can do. Scanner room HUD, camera drone would probably be nice. Scanner room speed, not that word. Range would be nice, but I don't have any magnetite. We could probably do a camera drone. Let's actually do that. Well, first, I'm trying to figure out the range on this. That's our little pod. Or no, that's the room. Okay, so if that's the scanner room, we actually have a decent range. Argentite outcrop was a great place for silver, so that's good to keep in mind. Actually, now we're at data box and fragments. Fragments wouldn't be a bad idea. Table coral, quartz, root, postulate. Ooh, okay. And titanium. So we could set it for like one of these, but I'm kind of looking more at fragments, I think. I don't know about data boxes. Let's just start with fragments and see what it does. It does seem to be pulling a decent amount of power, though. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Although I am charging batteries and whatnot, so who knows how specific all that is. What did we say? It was a battery, a computer chip, something else. Dagnabbit, I hate when I forget stuff. Scanner room. There's gotta be one in here somewhere. Come on, tabs. Work with me. Here we go. Battery, glass, titanium, computer chip. Okay, so titanium, done. Glass. We're gonna need a couple of silver, a gold, I think. And I don't remember if we'll need copper wire, so let's grab a couple copper. I'm pretty sure there's a battery lying around here that I don't need. So all that we really need is the computer chip, right? Oh, doesn't even need the wiring kit. Okay, well, that's useful. Okay, copper wire. Don't have enough table coral, though. That kind of sucks. Alright. What are we doing with this? Oh, okay. Now the only thing is, I don't know which way this is oriented, like north, south, east. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the orientation of the room. So this is probably that way. That's gonna be my guess. I don't actually know though. Oh, we can do a scanner room speed upgrade because I happen to have all the stuff on me. Well, that's cool. Let's just grab that real quick and throw that in there. Alright, so I need to make that into glass, and then I'll need to grab another gold and do a computer chip. Now, I don't know if we really need this to stay running, so I'm going to disable it for now. I guess that turns it off, so theoretically what we would need to do is get a HUD upgrade, and then we could add then we could basically leave the room on and go looking, and we'd have the HUD telling us where we're supposed to go. So that's kind of, I suppose, ideal. We'll grab one gold. I really only need a table coral thing. Let me go grab that, and then we will be back, and let's test out our camera unit, I think. Okay, so I have what I need, and I made a camera, although I think I have to install it on the outside because I don't see a spot to put it, and it won't go into the upgrade slot. I also set this to data box to see what we could find, and I'm noticing that if we're right about the orientation of the scanner room, which I do think the terrain looks about right. This is this little canyon thing that we're in, that if we go essentially follow the canyon line down, and then there's a little alcove where there's one data box, and there's also one a little further down basically when we hit this crevice type area. So I'm going to turn that off for now, but that gives me an interesting place to look. And I kind of want to see how the drone thing works. I used it briefly in the original game, haven't really used it much after, but I kind of wanted to see if there's a spot, like, do you dock them or something? Like that. There we go. Okay. Now, let's really quick try and use the drone and see what we can see. I want to test the range on it, see how far it can go before it dies out, blah blah blah. Okay, use to cycle cameras. Oh, we have more than one. Okay. Okay, power, light. Okay. It doesn't give me anything about like a max distance or anything, so I'm kind of glad about that. Now, the other cool part about this is if this works, well, the terrain's actually pretty accurate, because that's the little alcove area that we saw before. Now, we did find this one, I thought, already. Yep, there's that spot above it, but it had the data box beacon thing lower, as if maybe it was down here. Which is curious to me. Either that, or it could be possibly that I simply just didn't open that one, but I'm 85% sure that I've opened that one before. Maybe I did it and then reloaded or something. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, I see the data box, it's right there, so there's definitely something to that. Now, the other one was from this point, further along the ravine, before it hit the crevice part. So I'm thinking somewhere in this... What did I just hit? That hurt. Where am I? I got all knocked off course now. What was that? Was that like a fish, or did I just run into something? Because I didn't think I ran into anything. That was odd. Alright, so this is, well, maybe that's where it's dipping. Yeah, that's where it's dipping. Okay, so there's another one down here. But I thought I opened both of those already. Like, I could have sworn I opened both of those. I'm all but positive I did. Unless it got reset because of the update. Maybe. Maybe that's what happened. But yeah, I kind of like the little camera. And the cool part with the camera is that so far I haven't actually seen any kind of distance thing where it was like, oh, you're out of range, you can't go any further. I'm sure there is one. Maybe with the range upgrade it would actually change it or something like that. Now, power is a range in and of itself. Obviously, you couldn't go any further than 50% power in one direction so that you could get back. But still, that's a pretty neat little way of doing things. And see, I could have left the camera out there because it does actually have a scanner beacon and it would have told me where it was. But I'm curious about these things now, because I know the update went through the other day and they added stuff like they changed the terrain loading to try and reduce pop-in, which honestly I'm happy about, because that was one of my biggest complaints with the original Subnautica. The game itself was a lot of fun, but one of the most irritating, both in terms of performance and just in experience, is the pop-in was really strong. So I was actually really glad to see that they said they were trying to fix the pop-in loading issue with below zero. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I know I've got the, now see, these aren't open either, and I'm almost positive I opened these already, so I'm really betting that the I feel like it did a reset is what I think happened. I really think that it reset something. I could be wrong. Maybe they regenerate over time and you just get more steel or something, but I'm pretty sure it did some kind of reset when they did the patch thing. That would be my guess. But I'm thinking in the next episode we'll probably go scavenging the Rex a bit more, looking for more of those processor unit things that we need. Uh-oh, I'm getting lost again. Where was I? Further over here? Yeah. So I'm thinking next time we're going to explore the Rex a bit more. Okay, that's not going to activate. Yeah, so that's an already been collected one. Alright, well that was fun. At least it was a cool test of the scanner room and whatnot. So yeah, the base is coming along a little bit better. I feel like we have a good little setup going on. We got scanners and moon pools, and basically the biggest reason I want to do the moon pool was so that we could charge the sea truck. I don't have a power cell charger right now. I do have a battery charger, so basically between the bioreactor and the solar panel, we have power. Between the battery charger and the moon pool, we can recharge our batteries and power cells. So at this point, the scanner thing was kind of something else to build and upgrade and mess around with. The Pengling was kind of a bust. I'm not really sure what point or purpose that serves. But I also had a weird incident with this where I parked the sea truck and the module got shoved halfway through the thing when I got back out, and it was like it didn't register it was attached, but it was attached. It was really weird. So I'm not sure if I'm doing that the way you're supposed to do it or not. But so yeah, our base is pretty much set up at this point to where we can sustain ourselves fully. Moving forward will just be upgrades and things like that. But I think next episode we're going to go looking for more of the Rex, whatever they're called, the ships, so that we can get the power or parallel processing unit, so that we can do the test override module and then continue the story is kind of the idea. So with that, we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.